If you were in here for Dave Charnot's training, that was amazing. I hope you took notes, which is my first key. Okay? Note takers are history makers. So some of you say, well, I don't like to write. Nobody has worse handwriting than Daryl. And he has pages and pages of notes. So if you want to have a business like Daryl, you need to do what he does. Okay? So you have to take notes. Notes are very important. So standards. Here's the next tip. Standards. What do you want and why? And you guys hear this from me all the time. What do you want? Why? What's your purpose? What's your why? What's your reason? What do you want your business to look like? What do you want your life to look like? Do you really think it's an accident that Ian drives the car he drives, lives in the house that he lives in, and has the life that he has? You think that's an accident? No! You think Dave Charnot and his team write $500,000 in securities every single month? Do you think that's an accident? No. It's not. All right. You got to have some response here, right? It's not an accident. Would you like to have that life? Yes. Okay, so you have to know why it is you're here and what it is you want. Figure out what you want today. Secondly, have a sense of urgency. Decision is the ultimate power, guys. Decision is the ultimate power. Now we'll go back to Ian's story because I've heard it before, but every time you hear it, it's just an unbelievable story. He worked his butt off for a period of time, a long period of time. He was coming in early, staying late at the church, and then to collect his check that he never got. He never received it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah. It was good for him. Because what it did for him was it made him make that decision. Make that decision. Vision plus emotion equals decision, which causes action, which equals results. And that's what everybody wants, right? Absolutely. Number 3, and this is a tough one, okay? Write it down. The only constant in our life is change. Change is the only constant. What are most people afraid of? Besides public speaking. That's like the biggest fear, worse than death, right? Change. Change is people always fear what they don't know, what they can't control, right? They fear that change. So you got to take Daryl's approach. If anybody ever talks to Daryl, hey, how you doing, Daryl? Chaos. Pure chaos. Pure controlled chaos. And he does it, and he says it with the biggest smile on his face because he knows that through that chaos is going to come some massive results. If you don't have chaos and change in your life constantly and in your business, that means you're really not doing much, right? So you got to change that and have that ingrained in you. That change is the most frequent thing that's going to happen. And does it hurt sometimes? It hurts, right? Mom Martin, it's painful, right? But you have to put it in your brain and put it in your heart that pain is just weakness leaving the body. It builds character. You want it. Embrace it. Attract it, right? You want that because through it, you're going to build a dynamic business and you're going to become the person you want to be. And the last one I have, excuse me, is fake it till you make it. Now, I hate when people say that. I hate fake it till you make it. Because I think people get the wrong impression about what it means to fake it till you make it. Now, fake it till you make it does not mean to buy things that you don't need with money you don't have to impress people you don't like. That's not what it means. Fake it till you make it does not mean to say, oh, I know everything about investments, and then not know how to respond to an answer. Okay, that's not what it means. Fake it till you make it means to humbly walk, talk, act, and believe like the person you wish to become. Because if you never start that process, you're never going to get to where you want to be. Alright, so you have to do that. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, the only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today, so let us move forward with strong faith. So instead of fake it till you make it, try faith it until you make it. Because vision plus emotion, you gotta have that feeling. Without that feeling, nothing's gonna happen. Equals decisions, which leads to action, which equals result. If you add faith to that, forget it. You're gonna have an explosion in your business, and I'll see you guys at the top.